I'm Chris Travell, and welcome to the MaritzCX Café. We're coming to you again today from the beautiful Bellagio at the 2015 MaritzCX Fusion Conference. And we're winding things down here, and it's been a great opportunity to talk to experts in the area of customer experience. One of the panel discussions that I attended yesterday I want to tell you about, because I think it has real application to the frontline people who are delivering service in the automotive industry. So this could be salespeople, it could be service advisors, it could be service techs, whoever it is. But the panel focused on what's the best way to communicate information about the CX program to those frontline people. And one of the comments that came right at the top of the discussion was, keep it simple. Simplify the message that you're trying to communicate. So don't have a 42-page deck, PowerPoint deck that you present to these folks, but keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of top box or top 2 box. Whatever it is, whatever KPI you're trying to communicate, keep it simple so that everyone knows what you're talking about. The second thing is, I thought it was very simple, and Marty Yulberg made this comment. She was on the panel, and if you've been following the blog, we've done a series on Marty about Echo Park, because she's one of the principals associated with designing that experience. But one thing she said, and she acknowledged it did sound like a little bit of a cliche, but communication is key. So communicate out to those frontline people on a regular basis what's happening with their dealership and what's happening with the greater brand at the upper level. So basically do it on a regular basis, keep it simple, and keep the information flow coming so they can see what exactly is happening and whether or not they're moving the needle. And the last one, which I thought was particularly good, is good storytelling. Again, coming back to my 42-page PowerPoint deck, which all of us have been guilty of doing at one point in time, good storytelling can trump that type of stuff every time. So the lady who was telling us about that, it actually required reconfiguring her customer experience department because they didn't have the individuals in the department who could tell those stories. They may have been great data analysts, but they weren't great at storytelling. So they moved them out of the department, found them other work in other parts of the company, and brought in people who could look at the data, who could analyze it, and who could tell that story about what's going on and to communicate that effectively. She also said it does take time, many months, even years, to be able to develop the individuals to be able to tell those stories effectively. But the last thing is, she said, you want passionate people who can tell that story. Don't just get people sitting on the fence who are good at generating numbers, but rather are passionate about communicating what's going on with the customer experience program. So again, at CXFusion, some really practical suggestions which came out of the sessions yesterday. Hope you can join us next year. I really want to encourage you to do that. So from Las Vegas, I'm Chris Travell, and thanks for joining us today on the MaritzCX Café.